Hey everybody, Dockside Gamer here and welcome back to the channel. Now if you were watching my last episode, I finally took down the Pontiff Sullivan. Now after that I have two routes that I could take. I could technically take the route I'm currently on before I fought the Pontiff, but I wanted to make sure that I beat him and he was out of my head before I continued on. Now I could have went right past him into Anor Londo and then on to Aldrich, and then that would be that. But instead, I am making my way towards Yhorm the Giant. It's mostly just because it's a dead end anyway. After I beat him, I can just turn right around and then make my way back to Aldrich. So, in preparation for that, as I've been saying in the last couple episodes, I'm going to be freeing Siegward to help me with this fight. Again, if you guys don't really like the fact that I'm using Siegward, I'm sorry. If it nullifies the run in any way, again, I'm sorry, but I find that I cannot take Yhorm down without having Siegward help with Stormruler. I myself am not going to use Stormruler, but I will let him use it. If he dies in the middle of the fight, he dies, whatever, then I'll just finish the fight with the bow. But my plan is to free Siegward and then move on to Yhorm and let Siegward do most of the work while I take him out with arrows. That's the plan anyway. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to get Siegward. I'm obviously recording this after the fact, so this is going to be a little while because I could not remember where the key was to unlock Siegward's cell. I passed by it later on in the video, and I will point that out. I am very sorry that I missed it. I probably could have shortened this video by a lot more, but I wasn't thinking at the time. I thought it was somewhere else. But I'll stop talking. I'll kind of let the video play out. I'll chime in every once in a while to talk. And, oh, funny thing here is that this person is actually from Dark Souls 2. That's the armor set you can get from Dark Souls 2, which I thought that was a pretty neat addition to Dark Souls 3. I didn't realize it when I first played this, because I played 3 and then I played through 2. Horrible decision, but it is what it is. But yeah, I kind of thought that was a neat little callback once I realized what it actually was. But anyway, I'll chime out, let the video kind of play on. If you guys really like this style, please let me know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to go forward with these videos. I don't know if I want to continue doing the voiceover while the video plays, or if I want to do just like highlights and then the videos will be super shortened. Or if you guys want live commentary, I can try and start doing that. It's just my recording situation is a little bit different right now. I don't have a whole lot of extra time to do the live recording, or the space, I guess, to do the live recording. So just let me know in the comments what you guys like to see, and I will try to do whatever makes the bulk of my viewers happy. And of course I died. Well, this wouldn't be a video of Dark Souls without me dying at least once. So anyway, that first death's out of the way. I'm sure I won't die anymore. I definitely will. Alright, I'll chime out. I'll let you guys watch. If you guys like this, be sure to like and subscribe. And alright, I'll be chiming in later. So a fun little fact, I almost opened that. If you come across a mimic chest, and they're pretty easy to spot, the chain on it, if it's not curled around in a circle, then you know it's a mimic. If you don't want to fight the mimic, and I don't blame you, they have a lot of health and they deal a lot of damage, use an undead hunter charm on it and it'll kind of put it to sleep, I guess, and he'll let you have the item inside. Just in case you guys are having trouble fighting mimics, just try that and then you can just get the item and move on. Okay, see that area up there? That's where the key to Siegward's cell is. But I didn't realize it at this point. I just kind of moved on and be like, oh no, I don't need to go up there. What would I need to go up there for? I'm an idiot. Let's just say that. I completely missed that one, and I probably could have had Siegward out a lot sooner than what I actually did, with a lot less running around. Because I'm not really looking to pick up a lot of items. Like right now, my bow right now, I'm probably going to be using for the rest of the game. I can't really get much better arrows than what I'm getting unless I use like element arrows, and I find that they're not nearly as helpful as I thought they would be. Even if things are weak to a certain element, like I tried something that was weak to fire, my standard and heavy arrows still do more damage. So if anyone knows why that is, please let me know in the comments. I honestly don't know. I don't know if it's a scaling thing. Like, I know certain types scale with certain stats, but I didn't think that applied to arrows. So if you guys know, please let me know. okay, with a quick trip back to Firelink, I upgrade my flasks, so now I have 12 flasks and they're plus 7. That is extremely helpful for me because I find that I'm drinking a lot of flasks during boss fights. Not very good at dodging, as you probably have seen in my past fights, so having more flasks really helps me out. So right now, I'm assuming that I am currently on my way to getting Siegward, not having to backtrack at all. Why I thought this is because of the key that you find after Siegward's cell. So if you know this area, you kind of know where I'm talking about. As you get to Siegward's cell, and I'll point it out, as you get there, you run past, and there's like a little portion where it kind of overlooks the giant that I ran past earlier. At the end of that hallway, there's a key. It's the jailer's key. I thought that was the key for Siegward's cell. So when I went and picked that up, I just assumed I could run right back, get Siegward, and then move on to Yhorm. That wasn't the case. I spent a long time trying to find out where this key was. I didn't want to look it up because I knew I'd remember as soon as I, found it, obviously. But I knew I'd remember eventually. So just kind of watch me kind of stumble around a little, and I'll chime in later. So as I'm coming up here, you notice that I'm firing into this corner. Well, as you go by, the game is going to assume that you're just going to kind of run down the hallway blindly. 2 of these jailers spawn in behind you. So if you're not really ready for them to spawn behind you, just be sure that if you run past, there's going to be 2 of them behind you. So just be ready for that. It takes me by surprise almost every time. I'm surprised I actually remembered it this time. But I take them out, and I run to the end of the hallway, and I grab what I think, again, is the key to Siegward's cell. I'm not the brightest person in the world. I forget things all the time. This is one of the things I forgot. You would think that I would have looked things up beforehand. That would have made things a lot easier, but I did not. And yeah, so there's the jailer's keyring, and I am back on my way to getting Siegward. So that doorway there, that is where Siegward is currently sitting. So you jump across. Again, I said jump across. Let's see if I can do it this time. Don't need that much of a running start, but whatever. And I run up, and I assume I'm going to open it up and all will be fine. And it's locked. I'm kind of, you can see me stop there. And I was like, why is it still locked? I have the key. And that's when it kind of like clicks. I'm like, I don't have the right key. So I'm kind of frantically running around, and I run back, and I think that it's in the room with the giant. Kind of close, but no. There's no key in there with the giant. I could not remember for the life of me. I try to take out the giant, thinking that he'll wake up when I drop down, but he doesn't. He will go back to sleep. So I stand here firing arrows at him, thinking I'm doing some decent damage. And I think I look at his health bar here in a second. Yeah, I'm doing 11 damage to him. So, yeah, I kind of give up on that after a little while. Yeah, I'm going to fire a couple more shots at him. And I'm like, no, this is going to take too much time. So I just decide to, no, I'm going to fire a couple more arrows. Yeah, you are really being an idiot right now, aren't you? And yeah, he's not even close to dying. Yeah, I'm doing 11 damage there. Yeah, I decided to give up. So, again, I'm assuming the key is down there. So I drop down. I realize that the giant is not going to attack me. It's just the rats I have to worry about. I pick up the large Titanite shard and the profound flame pyromancy. If you're doing pyromancies, that is a really good pyromancy, actually. So be sure to grab that. But I just kind of move on, and I honestly cannot remember for the life of me where this key is. I'm trying to think, not wanting to look it up because I'm super stubborn, trying to think where this key is. I honestly have no idea. So I decide that maybe it's in the first of the area in all the jail cells. So I decide to run through the area again, this time checking jail cells. And it just doesn't click in. So I'll get back to you in a second when I actually get a little bit closer. Yeah, those jailers are relentless. If you didn't know, if you looked at my health, the jailers will significantly decrease your maximum health bar, and then they'll chase you down and get you with the poker. So I didn't realize that they were behind me. Whatever. I respawn, and I'm off again. So I think at this point, I'm starting to realize where the key itself is, and I am on my way there now. I realized that I ran past it, that it is in a chest, and I'm on my way there now. Anyways, I'll shut up and let you guys see. Alright, so there's 2 chests to choose from. I immediately assume it's in the Mimic chest, and let's just see, wait for the item to open up. And it's not. So then I choose this chest, and finally, I finally get my key. Now, it's off to Siegward. Jump back across, unlock the cell, free him. For freeing him, you get a Titanite slab from him, and the Covenant's Gold Serpent Ring is in the corner. That raises your item discovery, by the way. So now he'll say he has to fulfill his duty very soon. That means he's on his way to fight Yhorm himself. So he will be there to help me. But that's all I got for today, guys. Next video, I will be at Yhorm the Giant, ready to fight him. Really hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe. Drop any comments for critiques or let me know how I'm doing. Alright, have a great day, guys. Bye!